Hey gang, it's been a while. Yes, I know. Welcome to Man v Lockdown again. Now, we've talked about food from New Orleans, we've talked about food from Spain, we've talked about good old British food, we've talked about all sorts. But what we haven't talked about is Portuguese food. Right, so I'm going to do you a dish. So easy to make. It's fantastic. It's called a Francesinha. It means little Frenchy, like a croque monsieur, if you will. Right? And it comes from the great city of Porto. Been there, got the tea towel. So, it's very simple, but if you don't like meat, look away now. And before you start, get your arteries working. It's a lard fest. So, I'll even do it in a Portuguese terrible translation for you as well. So, first of all, Porto is a wonderful city. It's almost as cool as Manchester, which is the greatest on the planet. So, I'd like to say hello to Paolo, I'd like to say hello to Paula, Nuno and Marie, you know, my friends from Portugal who are absolutely fantastic. I hope you're all safe out there. So, basically, it's a great big sandwich with meat and cheese on it. And you eat it once a year, como una vez por ano. It's absolutely lard festival, but you've got to have it once if you go to Porto. I can thoroughly recommend it, unless you're vegetarian. So, ingredients. First of all, primera. What we'll be looking at is making the sauce. The sauce is very, very simple. So, we have the flour, farinha. We have cebola picanto, tomate, manteiga, and puree de alho, puree de tomate, and in Portuguese, paprika. In English, paprika. Hey, fantastic. Okay, so that's number one. Segundo, the second part. Okay, so we've got pão, which is a great word. Pão. If you say it wrong, it's really rude. Okay, so we have linguiça, sausage. We have queijo. Mio gusto queijo. Fresconto and beef steak. And ingredient for the salsa. For the mollo, not salsa, it's Spanish. Mollo, sauce, beer. Yes, again, another dish with beer in it. Seems to be a regular occasion, this. So, what we'll do is we'll make the sauce. We'll fazer o mollo. We'll start with that. Chop the tomato and the onion down. Okay, add the sauces, add the purees, add the beer. We'll whisk it up. But in the meantime, what we'll do is we'll create the sandwich when we've got that running by layering everything. So we take the bread and then queijo. And then we'll put on presunto, queijo, linguiça, and so on. Okay, so we'll build that up. It's an absolute lard fest. And we'll make the sandwich while the sauce is going on. Okay, so faster than anybody can get up the A1 to do Durham, I'll be back in a moment once we've got the sauce going and we'll build up the sandwich. So, we've got the sauce going, the old vou feijão de molho. And what we've done is we've added the purees in, and so it's garlic and tomato, and we've added the butter and flour, manteiga, farinha, and we've made a roux as usual, chopped a onion and tomato very finely, added it to the saucepan. So we've let that go. In the meantime, we've been grilling the sausages. So we're going to make our sandwich now. So, in true northern fashion, Warburtons, thicker the bread, the better. If you can get older, they're like a thick toasty job. That's fantastic. So, we're going to put cheese on, queijo, and then we're going to put beef and queijo, beef and cheese. Okay, and then we're going to put presunto, ham, and more queijo, more cheese. And then finally, we will put the sausage on. Oh, we've had that under the grill. That's quite nice and warm. Linguiça. Sausage. Okay, and yet more cheese. You can't get over the old cheese fest on this one, and Portuguese cheese is absolutely fantastic. Anything around dentro, but for me personally, it's the Azores, the Ilha Azores. Their cheese is outstanding. I've even seen priests bless it. It's fantastic stuff. So, we've built that up. We've got a nice thick sandwich there of wonderful meats. Now we're going to stick this in the oven for about 10 minutes while the sauce reduces. Okay, now at the end, the Portuguese will, they call it, I think it's caviarage, something like that, you know, like gentleman on horseback. It's basically you stick an egg on everything, an ovo, on everything. It's fantastic. So the sauce is thickening. It's looking pretty good, if you want to have a look. Oh, look at that. Nicely reducing. Now we would use Superbock beer or Sagres, the two Portuguese fantastic beers. Some people argue about Sagres. I like it. But we haven't got any. So we've had to resort to San Miguel, brewed in, not Spain, no, Northampton. Okay, so we're going to put this in the oven, and we're going to finish reducing the sauce, and then we'll put it all over the top. And then you would have a Francesinha, which I'll show you a picture in a minute. I don't think I'm going to have an egg tonight. So finally, we've done our sauce, it's reduced. Now I've strained it, so you've got loads of little onion and tomato left, and a bit of garlic, and so it's like, and I always keep that, and then you can have it to make a topping for a bruschetta type dish. Okay, so here we have the Francesinha. You see that? An absolute lard fest. Yeah, as I say, as my Portuguese fella I met once says, we only eat it once a year because otherwise you die horribly. No, I didn't say that, but it is absolutely a wonderful thing to try. If that's your bag, of course. You've got to be open-minded these days. But what I did do is I actually put a little drop, the old port in, right towards the end. That thickened it up nice and lovely. So, doesn't look very good there to see it, but you can see the drippings of cheese, the nice sauce, and this, mes amigos, is a Francesinha. So I'll dedicate this dish to a wonderful little travelling companion of mine who sat there in the mid-Atlantic on an island with a mum. Hola! And I'll see you soon when all this crap's over. Yes, we will go to Cabo Verde. Okay. Bye-bye. Ciao, ciao.